creating your chart type. Now here we've already created a basic chart, but I'm going to show you some other ways and take you through the chart wizard process. So for example, the first thing you'd need to do is maybe look at exactly what kind of range of data you want presented as part of this information. So for example, if we wanted to look at a particular data series, we wanted to look at a mass of data such as here, we might select it. Then we can either insert chart to open the chart wizard, or we can go up here to the toolbar and select chart wizard. This opens the chart wizard and it says step 1 of 4. Here you're going to need to choose your chart type. Remember, again, certain information is going to present better in one type of chart as opposed to another, so be prepared to experiment. A pie chart tends to look at one particular thing and then break it down into parts, whereas a bar chart might lend itself well to looking at different aspects. A column chart, and you can go down through and you'll see examples shown as you go through. So once you've picked the type of chart that you want to use, here let's go for a simple bar chart, although it may not be the best, or maybe a line chart. We could also choose a custom types, as you see here. You can also do user-defined charts. But let's go back and choose a specific chart type, such as line. And if I wanted to, I could press and hold to view a sample, like that. This is what my ultimate result should look like with what I've selected so far. Now I'm going to press the Next key. It's allowing me to select my data range. However, I've already selected my data range before I started. I could also change the data series here. We're going to click Next. I can give my chart a title. For example, Team Averages. I can also give titles to my x-axis and my y-axis. See, the title has appeared here. So for example, if I want to give it to my x-axis, I might refer to specific averages. So I've given titles. But notice too, I can make various options. I can adjust axes. I can add grid lines if I want. I can show the legend and change its placement. I can add data labels or change them around as I needed to. And I can also decide whether to show the data table or not. Then I can click Next. Now it's asking me for how I want to present the chart. I can present the chart either as its own sheet in the workbook, as a separate sheet called a chart sheet. And notice here we've already got a chart 1 in this particular workbook, so this would become chart 2. Or I can create it as an object within the particular worksheet from which I'm drawing the chart. So for example, if I wanted to just add it to this worksheet, I would click Finish. And now I see my chart, and I see the chart toolbar appear. Now, once you've created your chart, do give it a serious review. Make certain that it depicts the information accurately. Also look at it. Is it clear? Is the information presented done so in a way that will be clear to your audience? You may have to make adjustments, either by choosing a different chart type, by improving the labeling on the chart, or by choosing the data range you're presenting in the chart. And here's a small point to note. When you choose to place the chart you create in a worksheet rather than add it as a separate chart page to your workbook, you're actually embedding your chart. Remember, we've talked about embedding in another chapter.